some grilling seasoning, some rub, some meat rub. I'll probably do that this week coming up because I know it's gonna get slim to none. So that's what we're gonna do today, and just pretty much relax. You guys be sure to check out the video that's posted before this one where I don't know what it's titled because it's actually one up right now on YouTube. Summer funds. I can't now look. I'll put in the little thing across the screen, our little icon. Make sure y'all check that video out. But it was just so nice and relaxing, you guys, to go to the lake. It is stress reliever right now. These past couple of weeks have been really stressful for me, Jose, and because we got a lot of stuff going on. Yet once again, I haven't told y'all, but I'm gonna mention it now, just a tidbit. Halo did graduate from pre-K, so like I've been down this road before, but she is the last one, so I don't know why it was so stressful for me. But just trying to be productive in everything, far as her schooling, going to field trips, all of those things are important. And I took a lot of that for granted with the older kids. I wouldn't say more or less for granted, but I couldn't do because I was working. I'm not working, so that's the reason why I was able to do it. But a lot of it was very stressful, y'all. A lot of it was stressful, which is trying to be involved in all of her schooling every time they had something, which now I know it takes a big part in your children's life and their schooling is to be a part. So if the teachers say you're more than welcome to come, you guys, if you can do it, do it. If you can switch off with grandparents, do it. I seen a lot of that at the school where Haley was at, where the grandparents played a part. So if you have a grandparent that's retired and can do it, definitely do it, because it does make a difference. So I was stressed out about a lot of that stuff, and then can switch off and have someone to take your place, far as being available when your child has activities. Do it, because it helps them out a lot. It helps the child out, that the teacher or the school see that, okay, you care about your child. So yeah, so it was just a lot of that going on and getting her ready for that. She had her promotion, so once again I'll press the icon across the screen where you guys can see that video if you haven't seen it already, which was really nice. They did an awesome job, and not only is it fun for her, but it's definitely fun for me. As I get older, I get to experience that, you know, so it brings me great joy to be able to. But like I said, I didn't get the experience with my oldest girls because their father just didn't give a flying fuck and didn't want to take care of them, even though he tried to, yeah, you know, people put it in his head, he tried to like put me through the ringer when it came to my kids, but I was just like, whatever, you know. But he never did anything for those girls. But it's a good thing I do have Jose. He is a good support system to where it allows me to be more involved in Halo's life. Him not per se, because somebody does have to work, and that's just the world that we live in. That's just how the way things are operated for us. But long as somebody is there. So, but anyway, we went to the lake, you guys, just like I said, as a stress reliever, because it's been very stressful. And what's going on with me in my household is basically that we're not gonna have, what, today's June, you know, we're not gonna have a home in 2 months. A couple of weeks ago, we had a flooding out in the yard, and then you guys seen where I just have like the little turf grass. We have turf grass here. It was flooding. Anyway, I do not own this home. We are renting this home. So I contacted the owner and let him know. He's very good about, you know, coming out and fixing things within this house, which I can give him. but he notified me, let me know that he will be selling this house. So basically we can be homeless in 2 more months. Now I know you're like, 2 more months, girl, you ain't trying to find nowhere within them 2 months. The thing is this, when you have, now that Halo will be in school, like preschool was just preschool, it wasn't mandatory, but now that she's going into kindergarten, it is mandatory. So it's a bit overwhelming for me. I have to really pay attention to where we're going to be. Now the school, y'all seen a couple of months that I was able to get her in, which is a good school, mind you. It's a really good school. I looked at the rates and everything, and that's another thing. If you move into an area, or even if you're buying a home, you have underage children, and if you care about their education, let that be one of the things that you focus on. It's a good school, and the school that I got her in is a damn good school. Okay, their rates are high, and I know it to be so because even when I was registering getting Halo into the school, you had people coming from other districts, and I would hear them talking to the administrator, and I can overhear, oh well, your district is such and such, and did you get a whatever paper? Parents was trying to get their kids literally in that school. So that's where the stress comes from, because I do worry about my child's education. I worry about where she's going to be. I worry about she's going to be safe. I worry about if the teachers, the principal, the administrators, everybody in the school care about the children. It's their first goal is teaching and educating the children at the school. And when you are working with this the school district, you become not only the teacher, the provider, the counselor, the everything, you know, just all in one. You know, it's almost like you're parents to these kids when they're away from home, because you have them majority of the time. So all of that plays a part to me, and it's very nerve-wracking. Mind you, it is some homes up for sale in this area, but they're kind of overpriced for me. Okay, because I don't want to, and even though we got some new development homes like right behind us, and I did go check them out, but I have to be very cautious this time around because I'm not working. I do want to go back to work. That is in the plans, is for me to go back to work within the next 2 to 3 years, per se. I do want to go back to work, but I don't want to get into a house to where we are house poor. Okay, that's a big mistake. I am 40 years old, about to be 41. I know better. So I don't want to go above and beyond my means because of it's a new development. Can we afford it? Absolutely. Have we been approved for it? Absolutely. But when you look at the prices and everything and break stuff down, it's like, do I want to be in this house just to say I bought a brand new development and worrying about being able to take my child to McDonald's if I choose to, take her to a water park if I choose to, hell, better yet, pay for the food that she eats on a daily in this house, or even make sure she's eating properly in this house. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm not trying to do that. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to stick my neck to get cut off. You know, when you sit up there and analyze and really pay attention, you know, is it really worth it? It's not worth it to me. It's definitely not worth it to me. So that's where we at. And then two, I did get my car last year, so that took a big chunk of money that I had saved. But I didn't know the owner was going to sell this house. And mind you guys, I had asked him over a year ago, and when he told me, he made it seem like he wasn't going to be planning it no time soon, like 2 or 3 years. So I'm like, okay, fine time. I turned 40, got my BMW. turn 40, got my Mercedes Benz. You know, that was something that I've been wanting for years. Back when I had got my Charger, like I was in my 30s or 20s. No, my 30s. I just turned 30 when I had got my Charger. That one is paid off by the grace of God. But that was something that I wanted, and that took a chunk of my money. So I don't have money saved up to really be in a home, but I'm just I'm trying my best as a Christian, number one, to rely on my faith. And it's been hard, you know. I can give people encouragement all day. We as Christians, we can give encouragement all day, but we need to learn how to take our own encouragement. And when life seems to knock us on our butt. So that's where I'm at, you guys. So that's the reason why I haven't been filming, because I've been stressed out. With stress comes depression. I've been depressed about all these things because I am worried about Halo. Any move I make in life now, I have to put her first, because she can't fend for herself. She can't get out there and, you know, provide. So I have to make a decision for her. And even with me going to work, and trust me, I want to go back to work, but it's all this child really has to depend on, as far as picking her up from school, taking her to school, making her lunch, you know, breakfast or whatever. It's me. Jose isn't here, so it's me. So that's where we at. Even to put her in a before care, after care, do I really want to take money from me working to pay for that, just to have her in that, and knowing that she's not going to get what I give her at home? So these are all the things that I go through and worry about. So that's been adjusted at why I haven't been filming, why I haven't been myself, why I've been taking a couple of trips to the lake, because I'm trying to work on me. Trying to meditate, pray, fast, all that at the same time, but also trying to rely on my faith. Try to block out a lot of stuff, not the negative stuff, remain with the positive stuff, pray to the Lord, and leave it there. So that's where I'm at.